adjourn the House right now and come back with a motion of county importance, and we debate about that matter, and we conclusively decide about the Kanjus before they kill somebody here. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Do we want to debate on this matter? Let me just commit the matter, because we all agree that it is of county importance, and we all agree that it is urgent. And the traders are being harassed, the traders are being chased away, and we agree that it is very urgent, this matter. So let me just commit the same to the committee concerned, so that they can start work immediately. The statement is hereby committed to the delegated County Legislation Committee to report on or before 12th August 2025. Is that okay, members? It's okay. That's done. Let's proceed to the next matter, and this is a statement by Honorable Douglas Musyoka. And I invite Honorable Douglas Musyoka to come forward and present a statement.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. My name is Douglas Musyoka, MCMC Ward, and I'm seeking a statement on the implementation of ADP for the financial years 2023-2024 and 2024-2025 in Masi Ward. Aware that Article 174 of the Constitution of Kenya outlines the objectives of devolution, which include, among others, promoting social and economic development, providing proximate and easily accessible services throughout Kenya, and ensuring equitable sharing of national and local resources. Further, aware that this Honorable House approved the annual development plans for the financial years 2023-2024 and 2024-2025, thereby providing a strategic framework and roadmap for the priority development projects to be undertaken by the county government in the respective financial years. Concerned that the financial year 2024-2025 came to close on 30th of June 2025, and despite the substantial budgetary allocations earmarked for development projects in Massive Yulia Ward, no project has been initiated or implemented in the said ward up to date. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to the provision of Standing Order 41, subsection 2C, I rise to seek a statement from the Chairperson Committee on Implementation regarding the following: the current status of all development projects that were planned and approved for implementation within Masi Viola Ward in the financial years 2023-2024 and 2024-2025 as outlined in the respective annual development plans. 2, the measures the county executive is undertaking to ensure the timely implementation of the said projects in line with the constitutional obligation to promote equitable distribution of county resources and uphold the principles of devolution. Honorable Speaker, it is imperative that this House receives a comprehensive response to safeguard the interest of the residents of Massive Yulia Ward and to ensure accountability in the utilization of public resources. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Member. The said statement is hereby committed to Committee on Implementation to report on or before 12th August 2025. The next statement is by Honorable Boniface Katiti, MCM, the Theni Ward. Honorable Katiti, come forward and present that statement.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'm seeking a statement on the repair of 7 Kionyweni Road and Kikulumin Drift. Honorable Speaker, that I read that Article 185 sub Article 3 of the Constitution states that the County Assembly, while respecting the principle of separation of powers, may exercise power oversight of the County Executive Committee members and any other County Executive organs. Aware that Part 2, Section 5 of the 4th Schedule to the Constitution assigns the function of the county roads and transport to county governments. Cognizant that 7 Kionyweni Road was tarmacked by the previous regime and initially served as a vital link for residents, traders and farmers between, this is not Wamunyu, but Masi Ward, Mudadeni Ward, and Kiboni Ward. Informed that in the recent past, the Department of Roads and Transport has not factored in the road for any maintenance and has now deteriorated into a state of despair characterized by the deep potholes, surface erosion, and safety hazards. This is despite the County Assembly approving budgets intended to support road maintenance across the county. Additionally, the Kikulumin drift located along the Mill River and connecting Mill Market, Kikulim Shopping Center, and the Kikulim Primary School was washed away and has since never been reconstructed. The absence of this crucial crossing has disrupted movement, inconvenienced learners and traders, and cut off entire communities from essential services. Honorable Speaker, neglect of the above key infrastructure raises legitimate concerns over the prioritization of the development projects, oversight on implementation, and the effectiveness of the routine maintenance of programs undertaken by the County Executive. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to Standing Order 41, Sub-Order number 2C of the Assembly Standing Orders, I wish to seek a statement from the Department of Roads, Transport and Public Works on the following. 1. Whether it has failed to maintain and recarpet the 7 Kionyweni Road and repair Kikurumin Drift despite previous budget approvals to the Department of Roads and Transport. And B. What plans are in place to recarpet the said road and reconstruct the drift, and when should residents expect the work to commence? Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Member. That statement is hereby committed to Transport, Roads and Public Works Committee to report on or before 12th August 2025. The next is a response by Honorable Brian Kisila, Chairperson, Decentralized Units and County Administration Committee. And the same had been requested by Honorable Dominic Maida. Proceed, Honorable.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Thank you, Madam Speaker. This is a response to a statement which was sought by Honorable Dominic Maida on what the county government is doing to deploy cleaners in Githunguri, Katani areas, which have a huge population. I will be very brief, Madam Speaker. I will not go to the background, but I will go straight to the response. Honorable Speaker, in response to the above statement, the committee requested information from the CEC, Lands, Energy and Urban Development, and he replied as follows. Number 1, number of cleaners deployed into Githunguri and the Katani markets within Mavoko municipality. We currently have 4 cleaners deployed in the area, and this is purely because of we have a huge staff shortage. The cleaners work on rotation. We, however, deploy them temporarily on need basis to clean to clean the market. We also benefit from Ngarisha Mutaa na Mama program for the cleaning of the markets. Number two, the schedule of refuse collection in Githunguri and Katani markets. We currently have a routine schedule for refuse collection in these areas twice a month. We, however, deploy our resources when the need arises. Number three, solid waste management administration structure within Mavoko municipality. Madam Speaker, I want to summarize within Mavoko municipality, especially in Joska. In Sokoni area, we have 4 cleaners. There are supposed to be 6, so we have a deficit of 2. Wekon area, we don't have any staff. We have a deficit of 5. Tumaini area, we don't have any staff. We have a deficit of 5. Sinajoi, we have 0 staff, deficit of 2. Sunshine, 0, deficit of 2. Ndovoini, 0, deficit of 2. Mudwani market, we have 2, deficit of 2. Makutano, we have 2, deficit of 2. In total, in Joska area, we have 8 members of staff, and we have a deficit of 30. They are supposed to be 38. Measures being taken to deploy cleaners on an emergency basis to ensure cleanliness of Githunguri and Katani markets. We have placed a request to be given more staff to bring the deficit of 30, which are required. We also take advantage of Ngarisha Mutaa na Mama program that we are about to launch to enable thorough cleaning of this market. We, however, deploy staff on need basis to ensure there is no pile-up. It is important to note that most areas of municipality have slum conditions, therefore requiring daily attention. We also benefit from the partnership of private solid waste transporters in few areas within the municipality. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Member. That is the response by Honorable Brian Kisila. Now, I'd like to call upon Honorable Dominic to state whether he is satisfied with the statement or not.
Madam Speaker, I just want to say this. The response by the department is blatant abuse of my integrity and my representation role to my people. It is very useless, reckless, and very scandalous. One, there is no single cleaner in Githunguri. There is no single cleaner in Katani. There is no single cleaner in Mudwani. In the entire world, the only place we have 6 cleaners is Joska. Everyone who happens to use that road knows the population in Joska. Anyone who happens to have passed through Githunguri, which borders Nairobi, knows the population status in that area. For a department to come and give us such a very, careless and shallow report, then I don't think the department needs to exist in this county. It doesn't deserve. It is great abuse to my integrity and my representation and oversight role to the people of Mudwani Ward. Madam Speaker, in the statement, as the chair was responding in finalization, he's saying they have partnered with the private service providers. Let them also partner with the private service providers in collecting revenue. That is my record. That is what I can say. Let them partner also with the private service providers to share the amount of revenue they are collecting. Today, Mheshimiwa Honorable Speaker, the county government of Machakos is collecting more than 1 billion shillings in Mudhwani ward. It is in the record. And then they are giving us such a raw report. I decline the response in totality. I'm not satisfied.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member. The Honorable Member is not satisfied with the explanation or the response given by the committee by Honorable Brian Kisila. He has stated clearly it is work not well done, shoddy work. And as a result, I would recommit the same statement to the same committee again to do a better job and get a lot of responses from the department concerned so that we can get to know the cause of these problems. And that report should be before this committee by 20th of August. Thank you. The next statement is a response by Honorable Dominic Maida, sought by Honorable Alphonse Mutinda. Honorable Maida, please.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. This is a response to a statement on implementation of Equalization Fund in Kiva Ward by sought by Honorable Nsioka. Honorable Speaker, on 26th of November 2024, during the afternoon plenary sitting, a statement on implementation status of Equalization Fund, which was allocated for Kiva Ward during the financial year 2023-2024, amounting to Kenya shillings 6,153,545, was sought by Honorable Alphonse Mutinda, the member representing the great people of Kiva Ward, seeking the following: 1, how the monies were utilized and the projects undertaken, and 2, implementation status of the projects undertaken in Kiva Ward in the financial year in question, that is 2023-2024. Honorable Speaker, the committee wrote to the County Secretary on 27 November 2024 by letter that reference given, and the response was submitted to the Office of the Clerk of the County Assembly on 28th of November 2024 via letter reference GMC/2/CS/CA volume 14/107, advising the committee to request the said information from the Department of Finance and Revenue Management. Honorable Speaker, based on the aforementioned, the committee further wrote to the Department of Finance on 10th of February 2025 via the reference letter as indicated there, requesting to be provided with information relating to the implementation status of the Equalization Fund. The Department of Finance via the letter reference stated there on 13 February 2025 responded as follows: on utilization of the Equalization Funds in terms of projects undertaken in Kiva Ward, the Finance Department stated that the Equalization Fund Advisory Board, EFAB, approved the upgrading of Chondoni Dispensary Level 3 at a cost of Kenya shillings 6,153,000 shillings, 545 shillings. Implementation of Equalization Fund projects is a function of both the beneficiary county and the national government administration in the beneficiary county. The project was identified through public participation forums organized by the Kiva Ward Project Identification and Implementation Committee. The Equalization Fund guidelines for withdrawal of funds requires production of certificate of works ratified by the committees as stipulated in clauses 14, 15, and 16 of the PFM of the Public Finance Management in Equalization Fund regulations of 2021. Honorable Speaker, in addition, the department stated that by the letter reference that dated on as annexed, dated on 22nd January 2025, the IFAB wrote to the National Treasury, there's a copy that is enclosed, requesting the loading of budget for Machakos County projects funded by the Equalization Fund, which will pave way for the advertisement of tenders for the upgrading of Chondoni Dispensary to level 3. Honorable Speaker, in view of the above, the department informed the committee that the funds approved as Equalization Fund for the upgrading of Chondoni Dispensary to level 3 have not been utilized as at the date of the letter. On the implementation status of the projects undertaken in Kiva Ward in the financial year 2023-2024 in question, through a letter reference number as stated on the report, dated on July 26, 2024, the FAB issued guidelines and requirements for fund transfer to County Equalization Fund, special purpose accounts from Equalization Fund. The FAB will transfer funds to the County Equalization Fund special purpose SPA account upon production of certificate of works and other supporting documentation for the approved Equalization Fund project. Immediately after loading of budget by the National Treasury, the county government through the Department of Health will advertise tender for the proposed upgrading of Chondoni Dispensary to level 3. The County Technical Committee, the Sub-County Technical Committee, and the Project Identification and Implementation Committee will be involved in the implementation of the equalization project. For the upgrading of Chondoni Dispensary to level 3, the responsible committees are 1. The Machakos County Technical Committee, 2. The Masinga Sub-County Technical Committee, and 3. Kiva Project Identification and Implementation Committee. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member. I now call upon Honorable Alphonse Mutinda to come forward and state whether the response is satisfactory.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. My name is Alphonse Mutinda, representing the great people of Kiva and also the biggest ward in Machakos County. Madam Speaker, I don't want us to labor roads about the same issue because I would like to inform this House. One, about a month ago, the Department of Health Department brought the contractor and awarded the project. Right now, from where I'm standing, the project is ongoing. So I take this opportunity to appreciate the able chair, honorable member, representing Mudhani Ward, for the urgency you took on my request. Madam Speaker, on the same note, with your permission, would like to remind the chair of Health, honorable member representing Upper Kiowa. I did similar statement of Iyan Dispensary, which I did before the matter we are handling today, and it has really taken a lot of time. So please, I understand here we are is the right place to get the correct answer. So please work on that request. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Honorable Alphonse. That was satisfactory. Thank you, Honorable Maida, for giving a satisfactory response. The member is very happy about that. The next response is from Honorable Vincent Mutie, Chairperson, Health and Emergency Services Committee, to come forward and reply to Honorable Mary Ndena. Honorable Vincent Mutie, is your turn.
Thank you. Honorable Speaker, I do understand that the seeker of the statement is not in the House. I do not know whether I should go ahead and table the... All right.
Are you prepared?
It is here. I only need
the response. Oh, the response is here.
Honorable Speaker.
Yeah.
Honorable
Okay.
Speaker, sometimes I am called to preach when I have not prepared, so I am always...
And you still go ahead,
yeah.
and it is perfect. Thank you, Honorable Member. Then, for that matter, that statement response is deferred to another day through the House Business Committee to be balloted. Thank you very much, Honorable Member. The next response is by Honorable Douglas Musyoka. Sorry? Have been guided that the statement is to be responded by Honorable Francis Kitaka, but it was requested by Honorable Douglas Musyoka. Honorable Paul Wambua is sitting in for Honorable Francis Kitaka. Proceed.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. This is the Committee on Finance and Revenue Collections response to a statement sought by Honorable Douglas Musyoka, member for Masi Ward. It's on single permit increment by the county executive without the approval of the assembly. So, Madam Speaker, I stand in for my chairman, who is away for today. And Madam Speaker, I will try to avoid the preliminaries because apparently the response that we got from the department as a committee was not satisfactory. And therefore, Honorable Speaker, the committee had an opportunity to review the statement during its meeting held on 21st July 2025, and during its discussion, several members raised concerns, which include one, that traders had complained that single business permits fees had been increased compared to what they had paid in 2024, and that secondly, that the traders were being asked to produce evidence that land rates had been cleared before payment of single business permits. Honorable Speaker, the committee resolved that one, to authorize chairperson pursuant to Standing Order 41, Suborder 3, to issue a preliminary report to the House, which is what I'm doing. Secondly, to undertake an inquiry to ascertain the actual status regarding the increase of SBP without approval of the Assembly. And thirdly, to request the Speaker and the House for more time, at least 30 days, to undertake an investigation on the matter and table a comprehensive report. Honorable Speaker, it is my duty and honor to table this response before the House and seek your permission for the committee to undertake an inquiry on the increase of single business permit fees without the approval of the Assembly, traders, SBP, where landlords have not paid rates. So, Madam Speaker, as a committee, we seek, we want to do our own investigation on the matter so that we bring a comprehensive report and a true reflection of what is on the ground. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Member. But let me ask, before you leave, Honorable Member, if you are seeking for more time, does it mean that you didn't give a satisfactory answer?
Yes, Madam Speaker. The feeling of the committee was that the response we got from the department was not satisfactory, and therefore we were not able to bring something that we don't believe in to this House. So that is why we are seeking some more time so that we do our own investigations on the ground, on what is on the ground, and come back to this House with factual information, Madam Speaker.
Thank you very much. I'm in concurrence with you that the response being unsatisfactory and that the committee requires more time to do their own investigation into the matter. It is hereby therefore authorized to get more 30 days to undertake more investigations and report to this House within the 30 days. Thank you very much. Honorable Douglas, I don't wish to ask you whether you are satisfied or not satisfied because the matter is not concluded. So I hope you understand. Thank you very much. And that is the end of the statements. Yes, Honorable Member. Proceed.
Madam Speaker, I need to seek your guidance on a statement that I sought some time back about the recovery of a public land in my area called Airways, Block 7340/122. And the statement was responded, and the department said that they are going to initiate measures on the recovery, and it's now more than 90 days. And I wish to bring to the attention of this House, Madam Speaker, after following up, because then I got satisfied, but right now I'm in a fix. I'm in a state of confusion, because one, the CEC lands then has already been transferred to the Department of Roads. All the county planners who are handling the matter in Mavoko have all since been transferred, and there seems not to be anyone in the department who understands about the status position of that public utility, Madam Speaker. And we are in a very, very tricky situation, because we have been running up and down with the so-called grabber. Recently, there was an attempt to subdivide that parcel of land, but we managed to stop it. And on the inquiry about 2-3 days ago, what I got from the planners who were undertaking that process, they informed me that nothing is happening in the department, because all planners who had been tasked to do that job have since been moved, and no one, the new planners, has any information on the same. Madam Speaker, may you guide on the same, please?
Perhaps I may not say much, but just want to request the Committee on Lands, that is the one, to fish out where this statement is and present it before this committee. I hear the department concerned members have been moved to places where we don't know. I believe we can still, because it is the transfer, if it is a transfer that has been done, it is not the office that has been moved. They are just individuals. We will still get information from those who are there. So I request the committee concerned to get information from whoever is in that department, so that they can bring the report to this committee. I don't know, I think I need to give 30 days for that committee. I know it was not in the balloting. I know it is something that was not for today, but because we just need to expedite on the matter, then I request that the committee fishes out where this information is and bring it within the next 30 days. Thank you. Next order.
Order number 8, motion, approval of report of the Auditor General on financial statements of Machakos County Executive Revenue Fund for the year ended 30th June 2023.
May I invite Honorable Philip Ndolo, Chairperson Public Accounts and Investment Committee, to come forward and take us through another motion. The day is for the Park Committee. They're bringing statements after motions after motion. Yes.
Madam Speaker, in the morning you ruled that these reports should be given. And in your previous ruling, you said the reports should come 24 hours for us to go through them.
Sure.
I have looked at my documents. I have not seen that report, if it has just been sent now. But in your ruling, you say 24 hours before. Otherwise, we are going to just be having reports here. We have not gone through them. And we are not going to have time to digest them. This is a very important report. Has it been circulated to us? If it has just been circulated now, the ruling was 24 hours before. And we should not be having reports here just being tabled for the sake of it. Otherwise, we're just going to become a house of just passing things. We need to get facts.
Honorable members, we are in agreement that we don't want to be taken by surprise by reports, and because we need time to digest. It's not a question of just bringing a report here, we discuss it shallowly and we don't get anything out of it. So my ruling still stands. But for the benefit of the committee, I would request we just go through introducing the same motion, then defer it at that point, because we have not adequately prepared.
No.
Unless I'm alone in this.
Yes, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, allow us to be late on that.
Okay. Okay.
Madam Speaker, we cannot keep on contradicting your rulings. You ruled, and you have ruled many times, that reports, for them to be discussed on the floor of the House or to be tabled, they should be furnished to the members 24 hours. There is no point of just the mover, that is the vice chair, to move the motion, then we don't debate it. I think it is prudent enough that it be referred back to the House Business Committee. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Honorable Kavyu, then Honorable PK.
Also, Madam Speaker, I want to support the sentiment that have been shared by the previous two speakers. Madam Chair, Madam Speaker, you have already made a ruling on the same. And for people to take this out seriously, because if the committee was ready with the report, it means somebody is sleeping on their job. So if they are not able to share a report that is ready, then we might need to get somebody who is ready to work and make sure this house is facilitated. On the report, I request that you just direct for it to be taken back for reballoting, and we have it shared with us now, and not only the report, because we also want to see the basis under which the committee is preparing the report. We don't want the summarized version. We want also the other document that have been used so that we can do a comparative analysis and see if what the committee is presenting is what is given either by the Auditor General or is what is contained on the original document. We can comprehend, so we don't want to be given information on piecemeal. We want to be sure of what we are debating. And Madam Chair, since you have already made a ruling, I think it will also apply to the other report on lands that has also not been shared, that is coming for debate this evening. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Madam Speaker, just a clarification, just a small one, if you allow me, please. Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, on this matter, I'm just seeking clarification because I know that the committee on the House Business Committee, normally sits down on Tuesdays morning, and that is when they do the balloting. So, Madam Speaker, I want to get clarification whether it is in order for the clerks to share reports when they are not already balloted by the House business. If so, if we need to be getting these reports 24 hours, maybe we might need to change the timing of the House Business Committee, because the House Business Committee normally sits on Tuesday morning. So if you say 24 hours, and I think the procedure is that the committee clerks cannot share any information to the members that has not been balloted by the House business. So can we get some guidance on the same, Madam Speaker? Thank you.
Proceed.
Madam Speaker, the report we are discussing about was read here as a statement last week by the Honorable Majority Leader. So it is even 1 week old. Yes. So it is the failure of the Secretariat to fail to upload the report in the official wall. So it is not the House Business Committee. Secondly, the standing orders are very clear. The standing orders say at least 24 hours. So even from morning, when we passed, we allowed the statement, the response on the issue of the lands matter, immediately after, we were still on time. We were still within the 24 hours framework to discuss the same. So if it has been sent as we are coming to the floor of the House, Madam Speaker, it is holding these members hostage.
The question by the member is whether we need to upload the report before it has been discussed by the House committee. That is the question by the member. Yes.
The report by the Honorable Vice Chair of PAC that we are about to discuss was balloted last week to be handled today in the afternoon. Okay. But unfortunately, the Secretariat did not load the document into the officials' members' site so that they can access the document. So loading it today is ambushing the members. Okay. So maybe on that, we are supposed to get it at least 24 hours. So within, even if we ballot it in the morning at 9 in the morning, immediately after, if it's all those documents are loaded, then members can go through. But this one has just been loaded before we, even after lunch.
Understand.
Madam Speaker, my concern is, just to make it clear, my concern is that not even for this business at on the floor of the House right now, but we know for upcoming businesses, even other days, is it proper for the clerks to send the document on our WhatsApp, whatever wall, without being balloted? Why I'm saying so, because the members are saying that we need to be getting these reports early enough. And we are aware that the House Business Committee sits on Monday morning. So if we need enough time, can we agree maybe on when the House Business Committee is supposed to sit? I'm not concerned about the business at the floor that's right now, but even for future businesses. Thank you.
Point of information.
The ruling of the Speaker was 24. Before 24 hours, not within 24 hours. We are Machakos.
It is not must to speak.
You know you are too small. You are too small to be seen. You are not NATO.
Members, I was clarifying whether it is in order for the report to be uploaded before the same discussion it has been balloted by the House Business Committee. And I've been told it is in order. Yes. It is. It is. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. 1 minute.
The role of House Business Committee is just to ballot. Yes. The role of reports coming out is the role of the committees. Once the committee reports are ready, whether they are balloted or not, let them be sent to the members. Because already the members have already signed the report. House Business Committee has got no business agreeing. No, if a report is ready, for example, we have a health committee report. Members have signed that report.
Let it be sent to us. We go through it. Like, for example, Madam Speaker, I have a notice of motion here, tentative motion for 5th August 2025.
Yes.
Approval of nominees for position of municipalities. I'm the chairman. It is up to me to make sure these members get that report 24 hours before. And it's already, the majority leader already brought that business. You cannot start telling us, we just wake up in the morning. Even this, the report by Mheshimiwa, which is responding, it was sent to us at 1 o'clock today. Hakuna mtu amesoma hiyo kitu. Hakuna mtu amesoma. Na mimi sitasoma hiyo saa hii. Hapana, atupatie, let him. Can I do one? Yeah. 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 No, me, I've not read. I've not read.
Honorable Mutia.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I just want to inform the House and the Speaker that, and I want to refer you to the Standing Order number 35. It is titled, Order Paper to be Prepared and Circulated. Number 1, it says, the order paper shall be prepared by the clerk, showing the business to be placed before or taken by the assembly, and the order which it is to be taken, including a notice paper showing the business for each sitting day of the week, together with such other information. Honorable Speaker, it is important to take note, together with such other information. So if we are coming to discuss something which has already been placed on the order paper, the information should be provided. It further says, of course, as the Speaker may from time to time direct, the order paper shall be published and made available to members at least 12 hours before the assembly meets. I presume that when that order paper is being circulated, the other information should be made available. Honorable Speaker, I want to draw your attention to Standing Order number 36, which says that the title is Weekly Programs of the Business of the Assembly. The clerk shall prepare and publish weekly programs showing the business of the assembly and the schedule of sittings of the various committees, and shall circulate such programs to members, county departments, and the media not later than the Friday of the week preceding such business. So that, Honorable Speaker, as we speak today, by Friday this week, we should be having the business for next week.
Correct. Yes. So.
The idea of saying that things have to be balloted for them to come on the floor of the House, that is not true.
It is not.
In as much as we want to reinvent the standing orders, there is nowhere where the law says that the House business will sit on Tuesday morning. There is nothing that stops the House business sitting today to ballot business for next week. So I think we need to reorganize how we work. We need to reorganize how we do our things, so that we adhere to the law. When we say that we are coming to debate something that was shared this afternoon, suppose I wanted to move an amendment. I'm technically locked out.
Sure.
And moving an amendment is a right for every honorable member. So I would wish that as the chair of the House Business to consider the provisions of Standing Order number 35 and Standing Order number 36 to be able to guide on how information is relayed to members. When you go to the website of the National Assembly, you can see even most of the anticipated works which are yet to be even tabled before the House. So we need to appreciate what the law says and do what the law says. Thank you.
Thank you.
Point of information.
Members, we don't need to belabor on this matter.
Madam Speaker.
Let me make my ruling. Proceed.
Yes, thank you, Madam Speaker. I'm standing, Madam Speaker, to seek your clarification on this matter that we have seen of recent times reshuffles in this assembly. Madam Speaker, the standing orders and also the County Government Act provides the leadership of the assembly within designated seats. Madam Speaker is honorable even on the side of majority leader. Madam Speaker, make a ruling.
Thank you.
Also, Madam Speaker, this house is made of two sides, the majority side and the minority side, each with the leadership. Madam Speaker, as I can see, on the side of the majority side, there is no leadership in the House. Madam Speaker can also make a determination on that.
Point of information, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable members, Honorable Mutie.
Yes, thank you. Honorable Speaker, I represent the majority side as a member, and there is nowhere in law where it is a requirement for the leadership of either side to be present in the House.
By virtue of what they do, it is like a mandatory requirement that they must be in the House. Yes, so I'm saying, by virtue of what they haven't delegated, because you don't even know where they are. Anyway, let me make a determination on the issue of seats. First and foremost, those seats are not just labeled as just like for beauty. It's not a formality. They represent and they are symbolic. They are supposed to be sat on by the people who hold those offices because of the respect that go along together with the seat. I'm not saying you are not respected. On the issue of uploading business of the day in adequate time, we are guided by Order 35 and 36, and it is very explicit. So therefore, members, we need not belabor on this matter of when should it be uploaded, when should it not be, because clearly it appears, it shows by Order 36, clearly states that a week before work has started, a week before, by Friday, work has started. And if the work has started last week, then there is no question on whether we should upload these proceedings or should upload the report after the House business. So once the programs have been uploaded by the clerk a week before, they can go together with the order paper even a week before. That is what these provisions state. So you are going to continue being bound by the ruling of the Speaker this morning and before, and many days before, that we we are not going to allow to be ambushed with reports that come to us on the floor of the House. We need adequate time to prepare, to have very quality debates. You can only have a quality debate when you are prepared adequately. And so therefore, we stick to our ruling that the concerned officer to upload this information early enough, even if it includes a week before, so that we can all be adequately guided. On that basis, therefore, and although I was thinking of allowing the Vice Chair to proceed until some level, and the reason, I have a reason. I had a reason that time. I have since changed my... The reason was I thought we would just help her because it was not her mistake not to have this document in time, that she goes through the introduction, then we come and have a continuation. But be as it may, I shall have this matter referred back to the House Business for balloting. That is the order of the Speaker. Thank you. Next order. Next order. Yeah. Is it? Yes. Next order, Clerk.
Order number 9, motion, approval of inquiry report on the statement regarding unauthorized construction on plot PDP number 56/2018/01.
Thank you. On this one, the ruling that I've just made applies to it. It is referred back to the committee, House Business Committee for reballoting, and we will handle it when it comes before us next. Next order.
Order number 10, motion, alteration of assembly calendar and adjournment of the House.
May I invite Honorable Nicholas Nzioka, Majority Leader, to come forward and your seat was almost going.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And I actually want.
Take care of it.
I want
Take
to,
care of me as
I want,
well.
I actually want to thank you.
Yes.
Because I'm reliably informed.
Thank you.
That the CCU party had occupied the seat of the majority party in the House, but I think it was in good faith.
Sure.
Because the seat of the majority leader should not be vacant in the House. So I would pray that from today, whenever the seat is empty, yes, she be granted the opportunity to sit. Just to make sure it's not vacant.
Honorable Mutie said you have delegated to him your seat. Was that so?
I need to consult my party. Some things are party-based, so I need to consult.
Proceed.
Honorable Speaker, I wish to move the motion that, pursuant to the resolutions of the Assembly made on 25th February 2025, that is the approval of Assembly calendar, on 11th June 2025, that is amendment of the calendar, on 24th June and 8th July 2025, that is alteration of Assembly calendar, and standing order number 25, Suborder 4, the Assembly resolves that the calendar, that is regular sessions, for the fourth session of the third Assembly be altered to adjourn its sitting from today, Tuesday, 22nd July 2025, and resume its regular sitting on Tuesday, 5th August 2025 at 10 a.m., and the Assembly, that is the regular sessions, for the fourth session be altered accordingly. Madam Speaker, before I call seconder, there is the Committee on Devolution that is vetting members. Committee of Decentralized, chaired by the Honorable John Brian Kioko Kisila, the MCA for Mwala Makutano, who also happened to be a ranking member of this House, will be chairing a very important committee to vet members of municipality boards. And that is why we requested during the House Business Committee that you allow us to alter the calendar. And therefore, I want to call John Brian Kioko Kisila to second.
Thank you.
Speaker, I am standing to second because the vetting process is a very key factor to the World Bank funding program. And we have a deadline of end of August to have met that condition. So, Madam Speaker, this is a very important task, and I'm very grateful to Majority Leader and House Business for giving us that opportunity to be able to see tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to see 21 members who have been nominated by the Governor. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member. I now propose the question that, pursuant to resolution of the Assembly made on 25th February 2025, approval of Assembly calendar on 11th June 2025, amended calendar on 24th June and 8th July 2025, alteration of the Assembly calendar and Standing Order 25, Suborder 4. The Assembly resolves that the calendar regular session for the fourth session of the Third Assembly be altered to adjourn its sittings from today, Tuesday, 22nd July 2025, and resume its regular sittings on Tuesday, 5th August 2025 at 10 a.m. And the Assembly regular session for the fourth session be altered accordingly. I now invite members to debate the motion. I now put the question that, pursuant to resolution of the Assembly made on 25th February 2025, approval of Assembly calendar on 11th June 2025, amended calendar on 24th June and 8th July 2025, alteration of the calendar, Assembly calendar and Standing Order 25, Suborder 4, the Assembly resolves that the calendar regular sessions for the fourth session of the Third Assembly be altered to adjourn its sittings from today, Tuesday, 22nd July 2025, and resume its regular sittings on Tuesday, 5th August 2025 at 10 a.m. And the Assembly regular sessions for the fourth session be altered accordingly. As many as are of the opinion say ayes. As many are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Thank you, members. The House adjourns to Tuesday, 5th August 2025 at 10 a.m. See you then, members.